Hey guys, how's it going? Sneaky Jaffo Warp here, and today I'm going to be talking about the Man of War Assault Rifle. So just quickly, I'm going to go over some rough stats of the gun, starting with the shots to kill and damage. So this gun's going to be a 3 to 4 shot kill at any range, but usually it's going to be a 3 shot kill. I think the 4 shot kill range isn't till after like 38 meters or something. So it's got quite good range on it and a very high damage weapon. The rate of fire on this gun is 515 RPM, which is the slowest automatic assault rifle in the game, even slower than the KN-44. But that's completely understandable and balanced, I think, because if this gun had a higher fire rate than that, accompanied with the high damage it does, then it would probably be a bit overpowered. The combination of these two stats sort of adds up to give a pretty poor close range time to kill, but a decent long range time to kill, as you can imagine, with that 3 shot kill range extending quite far. But I find that's not such a big deal because the consistency of this gun is what I like about it the most. Because of that long range and high damage, you can challenge people from like medium to long ranges, no matter like what kind of gun they have really. And the gun just has a really consistent overall feeling across basically all ranges, especially if you put a long barrel on it, which I'll discuss in a minute. Now, you might be able to tell from the gameplay in the background, but if you can't, the attachments that I always run on this gun are the quick draw grip and the foregrip. So because the recoil on this gun can get a bit out of control sometimes, I wouldn't say out of control actually, it's quite consistent recoil, but it can be quite heavy. So I like the foregrip on there just to tame it a bit, tame the beast a little bit. And then I like to have the quick draw grip on most of my assault rifles, to be honest, but especially on the Man of War, because the hip fire spread and the close range time to kill is quite low. I like to be able to get my gun up and aim down sight as quick as possible. So basically they're the two attachments that I always run on this gun. Aside from that, I swap back and forth between using like the ELO sight or just iron sights. And I guess you could leave that up to personal preference and depending on the map and what sort of ranges you can expect to be using the gun at. Other than those though, I do usually like to run a third attachment, and depending on what sort of game mode I'm playing and what map I'm playing on, I'll either run the rapid fire or the long barrel. If I'm playing smaller to medium range maps, I'll usually put the rapid fire on, and I know it doesn't increase the fire rate that much, but I just like to have it. I guess if I'm going to run a third attachment, there's nothing else that I can see would be more valuable in a close to medium range size map, so I usually just chuck the rapid fire on. But if I'm going to be playing on a slightly larger map with longer lines of sight, I'll usually put the long barrel on, and that bumps the 3 shot kill range out to something like 76 meters I think, which is just ridiculous. And I think that you can't really lose many gunfights with a 3 shot kill weapon that's firing in automatic with a foregrip and has pretty consistent recoil. It's quite deadly over medium to long ranges, I find. As for how I think this weapon is best used, I would say for objective game modes, particularly things like domination, where you can sort of really lock down some flags and defend them properly. I have a video up on my channel sort of displaying this. I call it the Man of Defense, which is a perfect name for it really, because it's exactly how I like to use the weapon and a really effective way to use it. Because of the handling stats and the rate of fire and things like that, it's not really a mobile weapon, so it is best to, I don't want to encourage it, but play a little bit campy and just sort of lock down a flag or something and really play a team support type role. But other than that, I think that's pretty much all I have to say about the gun. I'm really starting to fall back in love with this gun after not using it for a while. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you want to see more of this series, let me know. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And if you really liked it, please subscribe. It's really appreciated. And check out the videos down below, and I think there's some stuff in there you might like. And until next time, keep doing what you're doing, guys. Cheers.